Hello everyone and welcome back to the Banjo-Kazooie series. Last time we nearly finished Freezy Peak, and this time we are moving on to Gobi's Valley. We are taking a trip from the cold of winter to the heat of the desert. And one of the last things we did in the last episode was open the door to Gobi's Valley, so we should be able to get to the top of this hill and hop right in there. We actually opened the cauldrons last time, so I don't really need to even be climbing up here again. I could just take the cauldrons and wormhole up here, but you know, it's nice to see the scenery sometimes. Okay, this is Gobi's Valley, not named after the Gobi Desert, but actually named after a camel named Gobi who appears in this level and always has all sorts of problems. He appears in Banjo-Tooie, and he's got all sorts of problems in that game also. So we're gonna help out Gobi here and a bunch of other characters. And also, this is finally the level where I get my running shoes from Bottles, which coincidentally is also the last item that I will receive from Bottles in this game. So no more training or new moves or items. Bottles is going to give me those running shoes, and then we are going to say goodbye to Bottles. Hopefully these wading boots will last long enough to get all these notes. If not, I'm going to get bitten by eels that live under the sand. It's kind of looking that way, but that's alright. I got plenty of health. We're going to get these notes so I don't have to come back here. We can always get health somewhere else. Alright, we still got 2 honeycombs. We're good to go. Okay, this is a very interesting level. Lots of pyramids. Lots of puzzles that we have to solve to get jiggies. And you can see there's a flying pad, so we actually get to fly around a little bit later. But right now, we are going to go clean some boogers. That's right, I said boogers out of this Sphinx's nose. Fido's is all blocked up. Well, let's help you out there, buddy. How about a blue egg to get rid of that snot? Nope, gotta get it right in the nostril. Oh, it went in a nostril. I think it went in the wrong nostril, but that's alright. We'll give it a try over here, and if it doesn't work, we'll go back to the other nostril. Yeah, see, this one is already cleared up, but just to be sure. Alright. Let's go back to the other one. Alright, that's what we wanted to do. We wasted way too many blue eggs. We're going to need those blue eggs here in a second. Jinx's nose is free of boogers. Jinx the Sphinx. Okay, we're going on a flying carpet. And we got mini sphinxes in here that we have to feed blue eggs in order to go up. So let's take care of this. There's one. Fortunately, we only need one. So we've got to get them lined up perfectly so we don't waste eggs. There's 2. Big jump. Number 3. Yum, 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 burp. And jump, big jump, big jump. Alright, we got our Jiggy. Jiggy number 1 is in the backpack with Kazooie. I think he puts him in the backpack. It almost looks like he's eating them, but I would hope that he's not eating the Jiggies. Or he's going to end up like Boggy did in the last level and have a huge stomach ache. And why am I going back here? Because I got a Jinjo. That's right, Jinjo. Off your magic carpet, because it's a whole new world and you are now free. Okay, never have to go back there again, but we can use our fly pad to fly, because I got tons of red feathers. And we got places to go and things to do. But I gotta fly through these rings. Let me see if I can get through these rings and get a Jiggy. No. Let's try it again. No, I didn't want to land. That's what I wanted to do, but I wanted to be flying when I did it. Tell you what, let's just come back to this later, because we've got exciting stuff going on. And we can fly through rings anytime we want to. We've got to open some pyramids, fight some mummies, solve some puzzles, and get Jiggies and Jiggies and more Jiggies. This is one of those important levels where you do not want to ever leave a note behind. Because a missing note in this level, you might as well just hang it up and never play the game again. Because you will never, ever find it. Okay, let's stock up on blue eggs, because Mr. Jinx the Sphinx really brought my supply down to almost nothing. We got red feathers. And there is Gobi the camel right over there. Let's go talk to Gobi. Yeah, I hear you, Gobi. What seems to be your problem? Can't. It's too hot for Gobi. I need some shade. Aren't you a camel? Not gonna be too hot. Here's your reward bear. Gobi's off to cool down. Alright, Gobi. I'm sure we'll see you later, because you have an endless string of complaints in this game. But we do get to ride a magic carpet. Which is very similar to a game I played with a certain Italian gentleman who also rides a magic carpet and has a desert level and has an ice level, has levels that are very similar to Banjo-Kazooie. Although I don't know if he ever went through a swamp. And later on we're gonna get to Click Clack Wood or Click Clock Wood, where the seasons change. I don't think they ever did that in Mario Brothers. So there's some originality in the levels here in the Rare games. If I didn't mention it before, I don't know much about the Rare company, but they are based in the UK. I want to say in Brighton. I may be wrong on that, but I think it's Brighton, England. And the chief developer of Banjo-Kazooie was a gentleman named Greg Mayles, who also did a bunch of other Rare games. But that guy was a genius, because these games are very original and very entertaining. And I would like to sit down for a pint one time with the guys that developed this game and talk about how they came up with some of these characters, especially Mumbo. I mean, you've got to be drinking about a case of Guinness Stout in order to come up with a character like Mumbo or Mumbo Jumbo. All right, into another pyramid. Let the fun begin. What do we got here? Oh, it's a matching game. I remember this one. We got to match the pictures. And get a Mumbo skull. Okay, we got a Jinjo. We got another Jinjo. Blue egg. Blue egg. The great thing about this game is these pictures never change their positions. So I don't remember them perfectly, but I remember some of them, even though I haven't played this game in about probably a year, maybe more. But if I come back in 2 or 3 years, these pictures will be exactly where I left them. Here, Mummy. That mummy's trying to kill me, but I've been getting lucky. Because every time I jump, I kind of hit him like that, and he flies off rather than taking one of my honeycombs. He could easily take one of my honeycombs. And I don't know why I'm saying honeycombs, but it's kind of fun to say, rather than honeycombs. Okay, I can smell a Jiggy coming. Here it is. Okay, Mommy, you're defeated. The Jiggy. Eat the Jiggy. Kazooie, yeah, it even makes a gulp sound. I think Kazooie's eating the Jiggies. Which, if Banjo wants his cut later, it's going to get awfully messy. Although I think birds can regurgitate their food. That's how they feed their young. Okay, there's Bottles. What do you got for me, Bottles? These are the running shoes. Beaky wears them on her scrawny feet to make her run really fast. Your energy is a little low. I'll fill it up for you. Well played. You've now learned all the moves in the game. Well, thank you, Bottles. You've been very helpful. But I could have used those running shoes about 7 levels ago. But that's alright. We got them now, so we're going to have to backtrack to Bubble Gloop Swamp and use them there. And in Freezy Peak, I've got to use them there also. Why do I have wading boots on? I do not even need them. Now, how do I get rid of them? What I need is my new running shoes, and you will be amazed at how fast I can go. Okay, let's go. With this puzzle, you gotta get to the top before that door closes in 20 seconds. And it is probably the hardest part of this game to try to do. Especially when you mess up like that. Because the door actually starts to close, it seems at like 2 seconds. So you've only got really about 18 seconds. Alright. There, the door closed, but I made it. Alright, we're going to drain this water out of here. And it is going to flow downhill like water does. And it's going to fill up the trench in the pyramid next to me, which is actually very helpful, as you will see in a moment. Okay, I got the Jiggy. Now let me get all the stuff. I love stuff. No idea what these brown books are, but I haven't got time for that. I just want notes and red feathers and notes and blue eggs and notes in that order. All right, mummies, we'll see you later. And a mumbo skull, nice. Okay, now if this was not filled with water, I would have fell right there and lost at least 1 or 2 honeycombs when I hit the ground. But because I went to that pyramid first and filled this trench full of water, I can easily get all the items that I need. And if I accidentally fall, I only fall in the water. I don't fall to my death, so that is a good thing. Okay, I think we got one more note. No, that was the last one. Okay. This is another one where I have to shoot the Sphinx, Jinx, in the face with eggs. I hope I have enough, because I don't think he just takes 1 egg this time. I think it takes like 3 eggs to make him do whatever the heck he's supposed to do. Alright, Jinxie. No, I don't want gold eggs. I want blue eggs. I want to aim and be careful. Not like that. Alright, I got 22. That should be plenty. That's what I want to do. Right in his mouth. Gotta time it. Time it. Missed it. There we go. And a little piece of the pyramid comes out, but not the whole thing. So we got to do that exact same thing 3 times. Okay, here's number 2. Time it. At least they don't get faster. I think he's going the same speed as the last one. Because I'm having difficulty even with him going pretty slow. Imagine if he was going really fast. What kind of troubles I'd be having. Alright, there's number 2. And 1 more to go. The landing pad on this one got really small. Come on, Banjo, you can do it. You're a professional gamer. No, I guess you can't. 3rd time's a charm. No. There we go. Now don't fall in the water. Better. There's 1. Got too excited there. Gotta wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. And the entire pyramid is now open. Open for business. Who might we have inside after we get Mumbo's skull? Oh, I remember this. This is King Sandy Butt's tomb. Turn back or face the wrath of King Sandy Butt. That's what you get for laying on the beach. Rolling around, you get a sandy butt. Which is not pleasant. They're going to make it through this maze. There's King Sandy Butt, but he only hit me once. The music's getting really fast, but I still have 30 seconds left. Yes, I survived, no problem. Because your maze is weak, Sandy Butt. Alright, let me go in the vases. What else we got in the vase? Or are they urns? They might be urns. They might be flower pots. I don't know. Now let me get my jiggy. Love my jiggy. That is number 5. This is going by quick because we still haven't got the Jinjo one yet, so that's already like 6. In this level, we can actually get all 10 for a change because Bottles has now given us all the items we need. And the reason I'm going back in the maze instead of out the exit is there's a witch switch over here. There it is. There's our next witch jiggy. Unfortunately, King Sandy Butt has not put any notes in his maze other than those first couple we ran into when we came in the door. Because if there were hidden notes in this maze, good luck trying to find them, because you can't even see kind of straight down. You can just see sideways. Okay, that is everything we need in here. We are out of here. We are back down to 2 honeycombs again. We're going to pay for that one of these days. Staying so low on health. Alright, Banjo, where are you going? Let's go see Gobi again. Haven't heard any whining in quite a long time, so let's talk to Gobi and listen to him whine. Here he is. Now what's your problem, Gobi? This tree looks a bit thirsty, but I need all my water. No, you're gonna feed the tree, Gobi, and get the heck out of here. Lovely water, Trunker's refreshed, good. That thing just shot right off the top of your head there, Trunker. Here's a Jinjo. We got one more Jinjo to go. We got a Jiggy on top of the tree, which we can fly to, hopefully, without using a fly pad. Yes. Let's go get some honeycombs, except now these dispensers are guarded by like killer bees. So hopefully I can get one without getting stung. Nope, I already got stung. And I got stung again. So all that work for one honeycomb. That's alright. 3 is better than 2. Alright, we're flying again. This time we're playing target practice with my beak barrage, or whatever the heck the move is called, the one where I attack from the air. Bam, first try. Gotta love it. To another pyramid we go. Oh, down. Alright, good, plenty of time. Oh, speaking of missing notes, if you ever play this game and are missing 2 notes at the end, they are probably sitting in one of these entryways right here, because you see this entryway, you think that's your last one. But there's actually one hidden off to the side here. So there's a total of 8 notes in here when most people think there's only 6. Okay, I've got to shoot blue eggs into this little basket in order for the snake to come up. Just like that, except I've only got 9 eggs. There's a snake. Okay, I can't miss too many of them or I'm going to run out of eggs. And I just missed again. Alright, I hit it 2 times. Come on, why don't you go in? That's it. That's enough. 1,000 thanks, my friend. This stuff will now help you with your quest. This stuff. Right, another Jiggy. 7. This game is pretty innovative. I mean, to shoot eggs out of your butt into a basket while this kid is playing his flute and making the snake come up and have the jiggy on top of its head. I mean, who thinks of stuff like that? Which I would highly recommend if anybody ever wants to play this game. Instead of buying like 100 versions of the different games, go buy a Rare replay. It's got like 40 of Rare's best games on it. I think it might be all their games. And it includes Banjo and Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and I believe it might even include the downloadable content, the DLC, for Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. But don't quote me on that. You might have to buy that separate. But if you do have to buy it separate, it's only like $5. So I keep getting these wading boots when I don't need them. They just slow me down. That's okay. Because we are going to steal a jiggy from the mummy's hand. Watch this. We're going to comically fall in the eel water, but we don't die. We're going to do it again. Now watch, I'm going to jump and get this jiggy. No, I've had that 1,000 years. Well done, mortal. That's cool. Had it 1,000 years and now it's mine. You know why? Because I took it. I took it and it's mine. Okay, where do we want to go next? I think we finally have to start flying through these hoops. But it's time to start worrying about where are my honeycombs too. We already been in here. Let's go. Oh, there's my last Jinjo. I hear you screaming. Hit me, hit me. There you go, Jinjo. Thank you for the jiggy. Right, number 9. Which means my last one is through the hoops that I have to fly through. I might as well get my honeycomb right here because I got to fly through this cactus right here also. Which is no easy task because if you hit the little spikes on the cacti, you will lose a honeycomb every time, and I think it throws you backwards or sideways or whatever. Either way, it makes it very difficult to fly through the hoop. But we're going to give it a try because that's what heroes do. They know there's danger. They don't run away from the danger, they run towards danger. You get 50 feathers, but you're still collecting them anyways. That's what I like to see. Got that go-getter attitude. Okay. Let's see if we can get one of our 2 honeycombs without getting impaled on a cactus. Alright, we got it. It was painful, but we got it. Now we go through hoops. Summon all the hidden rings of the ancients to beat the witch. Alright. Bit dramatic, but alright. Okay, there's number 2. Know where those cactus are. That's where we cleared up your boogers there, Jinxie. There's number 3. 4. We can only give you this. That is what I wanted, so I don't care what you were thinking. I'm happy to just get a Jiggy every single time. Okay. I think we got one more trip to see Gobi to get our second. Yes. Dance. Bow. You are a hero. Greatest hero in the history of gaming. Alright, where are you at? Gobi. There you are. And there's my last notes. I'm gonna wrap things up nice and clean right here. Notes. Congratulations, you found all 100 notes in this world. And Gobi's getting another smack. Ah, that's it. I'm leaving this desert to find some peace and quiet. Not a desert, it's a valley. Remember Gobi's Valley. They named it after you. And I got another honeycomb. That will help. Rather than exit the game on foot, check my levels. I am going to take my flying carpet. Because I have got some Jiggies to get. Now that I got the sneakers that fly, or I can run fast. I can get the Jiggy for Gobi's Valley, which is inside of that casket right out in front. But I can also get the Jiggy for Freezy Peak that I didn't get last time because I needed the running shoes. Okay. Wading boots. Why get bit by eels when you don't have to? Alright, there's the coffin. I just gotta jump on this thing and time it perfectly. And I got my Jiggy. That was actually very difficult to do, but I did it the first time. I'm not saying I'm a hero. I'm just saying that I'm probably the greatest hero that the world's ever seen. Okay, what else we got here? That's right. Going to Freezy Peak. Or Freezy Peak. For those that like to say the E sound too many times. But to me, it's good old Freezy Peak. Okay, this is why I needed my running shoes. Because I have got a switch to turn on the fly pad. Let me get my Mumble Skull first. Bokum. Hit the switch. If all goes well, I can run there in like 10 seconds. No, that's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it at all. You see, that guy hit me with a snowball like as soon as I walked out the door. Alright, we'll try that again. This is also difficult. To be able to run to that fly pad in 12 seconds is very challenging. But I have an advantage because I never quit. Okay, off you go. You missed the shoes this time. What a bunch of comical blunders. That time I waited until I heard the snowman throw the snowball, but then I went and missed the shoes altogether. Alright, let's try it again. Ready, set, off you go. Off you go like the hero that you are. No, you ran into a wall, you're never going to make it. I mean, you have to be perfect every single time for this. But let me kill the enemy while I'm out here. He was probably going to get in my way anyways. So that's a good thing. I saw that. I can go kill him. And now there's nothing standing in my way to the well-deserved glory that I have earned. Stop throwing snowballs at me. For those of you that are wondering why I am doing this, because there's a jiggy up there, and I have to fly up to it. And I hit the wall again. I'm not going to make it again. That's why these videos end up being like 200 minutes long, because I'm an idiot. Alright, stop being an idiot. Focus. Stop getting hit by snowballs. Stop missing the shoes. And just get her done. Get her done. Banjo. Okay. This is it for sure. Guaranteed. Okay. Getting hit the wall. A little bit back and forth, but that's alright. And we made it. That is what we were trying to do. Okay, now don't crash. We want to get, there's a tunnel above Freezy Peak that I want to get into. I don't even see Freezy Peak. Where the heck did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, and there's the tunnel right up there. Do not land. Because if you land, then you have to do the runny shoe thing all over again. Up you go. There's the jiggy. Excellent. Alright, folks. That is all we had to do. So, the next time, we will tackle the haunted house. But until then, thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.